Welcome into Fighting Saints Weekly, fans. Jordan Coons with you as we recap what was the last weekend. A split as a shutout win against the Green Bay Gamblers, and then the loss to the Des Moines Buccaneers, as well as looking ahead to some really cool things this upcoming weekend as the defending Clark Cup champions, the Sioux Falls Stampede, come to town. Well, it was, of course, this past weekend. The Saints pick up their second shutout of the season. Hunter Miska gets his first career shutout in a 5-0 win over the Green Bay Gamblers. And, of course, a 3-1 loss to Des Moines, in which, really, in the grand scheme of things, Des Moines played a really defensive style, and that's something that indeed worked on Saturday night. So, in the grand scheme of things, you look at it, not much changed over the weekend except some separation from the Green Bay Gamblers, who, fun fact, will be called the Green Bay Cheese for one weekend only this upcoming weekend. And, of course, the opportunity for Bloomington and Youngstown to duke it out for that fourth and final playoff spot, in which Bloomington has created some separation thanks to a 10-1 victory over the Youngstown Phantoms at the Cavelli Center in Youngstown. So there's things happening in the standings as it stands right now. But in the grand look of it all, the Saints continue to be second in the East, not far behind those Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Well, we've got highlights for you. Take a look at them right here, the win over Green Bay and the loss to Des Moines. Thoughts on the weekend?
Not as successful as we would have liked, but, 2 points.
Now, you get an assist in this one, or a couple of assists in this one. The second assist was interesting. You're shooting it wide. Did you intend to shoot it that wide? And you like the result?
Yeah, I've been working with Coach Oliver, and, we're just trying to get shots through and just get them towards the net, and Petter was right there and lucky enough to get that in. 4
goals in the month of February. Starting to feel like it's coming now?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just luck or if I'm starting to get in a groove or what, but yeah, I think I owe that to my line mates too. So I remember Gordy made a really good pass out front for one of them, and Smitty obviously for the breakaway pass, home run pass. So yeah, I credit my line mates on that one. So
take me through the breakaway, what you thought at that moment, and the move you pulled.
Yeah, I had a pretty long skate from the red line to their net, but I just got the puck and I thought the D was going to hit me because I was like, there's no way I'm in for a breakaway. But I got in for the breakaway, and the first half was, oh my God, I have a breakaway, and the second half was just thinking about what I was going to do. So I practiced that move in a shootout and practice out there all the time. So fake shot, go to the backhand, and then forehand. So it just worked out that time.
Now you got the reigning Clark Cup champions coming to town. What's the key to getting over Saturday, per se, and working towards this upcoming weekend?
Just, focusing on ourselves and not really, sticking to our process. We can't really change, we can't really focus too much on them. Just have a good pre-scout and just do the things we do well against them.
We had a really good game Friday, and then Saturday we kind of came out and maybe underestimated Des Moines, or I don't know what we did, but it just wasn't what we wanted to do. So Coach talked a little bit about that, and we just got to wipe the slate and, hopefully play better this weekend. So we'll start with Friday's game, and then after Friday's game, move on to Saturday's game. So.
Well, up next for the Saints is Sioux Falls. They come to town, and really at the beginning of the year, you thought they were going to be the best team in the league. They're the reigning champions, and they were for a while. They were at the top of the entire pile. But then at one point, they came tumbling down and were one of the worst teams in the USHL. They sat in last place in the Western Conference for a little while. Now they find themselves just the slightest bit out of it, having playing now a game against Des Moines on Wednesday, which is monumental in the grand scheme of things, before coming here to Dubuque. Well, the one thing about Sioux Falls is that they have experience. They have some guys that came back from the Clark Cup winning team. Stefanos Lekas still in net. He was the guy that was in net during the Clark Cup victory. Parker Toomey, the 20-year-old forward, has been outstanding. He once led the USHL scoring race. Look out for him on Friday and Saturday as well. So lots of experience, lots of good quality action with some good promotions coming up too, so check them out. We, of course, have our 1983 Retro Jersey Night, and we'll be going back to the 80s to have a great little time with that. Post-game auction featuring Saint sweaters that were worn in 1983, the Saints across the sash that will be auctioned off to benefit the Dubuque the Dubuque Youth Hockey Association, as well as on Saturday it's Star Wars night. So we'll be headed to a galaxy far, far away. Dress as your favorite character. I think I'd be more fit for either Han Solo or Chewbacca. I'm not sure which one, but I might have to go the suit route and say that I'm Han Solo. We'll be making sure to have some puns and all sorts of stuff on the broadcast if you can't make it. Super Hits 106 is the place for that. Of course, you can join all the action, 563-583-6880, or online at DubuqueFightingSaints.com. Got you all covered, all your bases covered, all throughout the entire week. And, of course, the weekend should be fun with Sioux Falls in town. We'll see you then. Jordan Kuhn signing off. Till next time.